All right. So this video will be a different setting, a different type of energy I will be emitting throughout this video. So this is different from what you're used to on this channel. If you are new, welcome. Hey, how you doing? My name is 𝗀𝗵𝗵𝗃, aka JB. Nice to meet you. Well, actually, bring it in, hug it out. Okay, you smell good. So I'm gonna be eating my beef jerky. Got to get my protein in. All right, and I want to speak about lying / copying / what it is to be an artist. All of that into one. I might want to get y'all snacks and y'all drinks for this one, okay? So, I want to start off the video by saying this quote by 𝗬𝗵𝗫𝗀. I stopped caring about lying once I learned these niggas frauds. Wow. I stopped giving a f about lying once I learned all of my peers are frauds. It's all a persona to get to that position. They have mastered from somebody else, or they were given this rule book, this guideline structure on what it is to be a rapper, what it is to be a celebrity, what it is to have fame, what it is to have clout. And they just checked off every box. Boom, 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 boom. Whereas I'm on the most righteous side, looking to do this thing we call music and hip hop the most righteous, artistic way. Something not right with that. And I'm going to give y'all a story that I recently heard a couple days ago from my mother, from my family. When I was a baby, I'm an Aquarius, by the way. Okay, I'm an Aquarius. 1, 2, 3, January 23rd. And his birthday as well. It took me 16 hours to be delivered. Real stubborn. Stubborn ass kid. Stubborn ass baby. I'm not stubborn today, but once upon a time I was, right? Move on my own accord. Move on my own timing. Divine timing with the universe. That's how I'm flowing, right? It took me 16 hours to be delivered. When I was delivered, when I came into this world, Jaden Banks, I didn't open my eyes to nobody. I didn't cry. My mama said, you didn't cry. You didn't even open your eyes for a week straight. You was getting fed. You was getting changed. You had your bib. You had your cup. You was getting breastfed. Everything. Everything. Didn't open my eyes, not once. My mama had to go back and like on day 4, day 5, and go to the doctor and say, hey, miss, what is wrong with my baby? Something is wrong with my baby. My baby has not even opened his eyes yet. And it's been 5 days. I'm worried. On the 7th, 8th day, she looks at me in my bed. Okay? I'm not sleeping, but she thought I was. She sees me open my eyes, and she gets so excited. She gets so ecstatic, like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I got to tell everybody. Because she was worried. Now, the key part of that is my mom asked somebody else, a doctor, who else would she go to, right? Professionally. What is wrong with my baby? The artist who creates righteously is going to take their blueprint, their process, their progression is going to take longer than somebody who gets the rubric handed to them and knows exactly what to do, exactly what to study, how to schedule their days, schedule their life, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. they're going to progress differently, way differently. Oh my goodness, way differently than the person who has that granted to them. So along that way, people ask, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with her? What's wrong with them? Whole time, I'm just on divine timing, nigga. I'm just on divine timing. The divine accordance of what is destined for me. You know, 𝗍𝗁𝗓𝗏, he always projects and says, act as if you are, act as if you have it, as well as, you know, the power of your subconscious mind and knowing how to imagine your desired life and be that essence. Okay? You knew it all along. You knew it since birth. But the cheater, the liar, always had to imitate, always had to replicate somebody else's blueprint because they thought that's what it is to be famous. That's what it is to be a great rapper, a great artist. We are here in this life, in this world, to create. God, the universe, made us to create other us's, which is essentially other thems. They say God made man in his likeness and image. This is what I would like for you to be. Doesn't mean that you will, because there will be a lot of temptations, a lot of distractions, and a lot of vices. But this is what I would want you to be. I would want you to be that. I made you to not necessarily focus on the extremities of the world, the deadly sins of the world. They're going to be held on to your backpack every once in a while, but you got to realize, hold on, my back got a little too heavy. Who started to put stuff in my backpack when I didn't know, when I was asleep, when I was, got to recalibrate. That's called recharging of energy, right? And so J. Cole saying, I stopped giving a fuck about lying. They always used to say, what's wrong with him? He crazy. He think like this. He an outside the box thinker. You some crazy. Especially in the black community. Oh, he crazy. Oh yeah, he crazy. Oh, that boy Jay right there. He crazy. Oh, he a fool. Huh. Isn't that funny? Meaning ironic that you're calling me the fool. That's like saying you hit the lottery because you got a promotion at work. But I'm the fool because, or I'm crazy because I am acting on my passions. I'd much rather be broke for a moment, momentarily, so I can be rich for the rest of my life. Still have my sanity, have my unity, have my spirit, have my soul. Yours is gone, but I'm the crazy one. You got the fool's gold, yet you're calling the kettle black. You calling me the fool. You calling me crazy. You long, we long, we yearn for freedom, liberation. Aren't we in the United States? Life, liberty, and a pursuit of happiness? Or is that a fallacy? Because they do say, how do you make your living? How do you make your living? What do you do for a living? That's what they say, right? When they ask me, I've been saying since I was a kid, I live. What do you do for a living? Most of y'all die for a living. And that's your blueprint. Good luck with that. But we can't blame them because that's all they've seen. All they've seen is pattern after pattern after reoccurrence after reoccurrence after redistribution of energy on what it is to die, not what it is to live. How can I ask you, teach me how to tie a tie if you don't know how to tie a tie? How to change your car battery, and you don't know how to change your car battery your damn self. But you calling me the fool? So there's a lot of liars amongst us. A lot. What's cheating? Who's been cheating? Who's been cheating the game? Who's been changing the perception of the playing ground? It looks like we're climbing up steps and we got the rat race of humans climbing up the ladder, promotion, having a family, buying a house, getting cars, 401k, pension plan, first time homeowners loan, being able to get a $100,000 grant from credit, using the bank's money to, wow. But whole time it's doing this, like Inception. The ladder or the stairs is doing this number, all for it to wrap around and you on the same playing field. You didn't get to level 2, level 3, level 4, even if you took an elevator. You're still on level 1. Wow, doesn't that hurt you? Doesn't that scar you? It can. It will. But they call you crazy. As Dick Gregory said, once you wear those glasses, once you were born with those glasses to see life for what it actually is, not for what you want to see out of life, you can't take them off. You can't do shit about it. And I gave y'all a story that I found out a couple of days ago from my mama about my life, about what I'm destined for. Because the same way your name, your birth date, your zodiac sign, the time you were born, and all of these different things, they play a major, it's not the whole grass, but they play a major part into who you are today. Because where did your name come from? Not to go too much on a tangent, right? It's going to be a different video, like I said, but where did your name come from? You were probably granted 5 other names. Why did your parents or grandparents or your caregivers say nope to that one, nope to that one, nope to that one, but yes to this one? My mama wanted to name me Taylor. As a boy, Taylor Banks. My dad said, hell no. Hell no. A couple days later, dad come back, Jaden. My mom says, like a light bulb switch, like in her heart, in her body, in her mind, in her spirit, in her, Jaden. Yes. And Jaden means God has heard. Now, those of y'all who've kept up with the Patreon, you know the etymological breakdown of words, names, meanings, syntax. You know these things. So my full name, oh my goodness, okay? There's a reason, purpose behind it all. And so what's lying when it comes to your passion? What's cheating? Last time I checked, you make the cheat code. You are the cheat code. I was watching the video of 𝗀𝗏𝗽 while he was getting fitted for like a tuxedo. And 𝗀𝗏𝗽 said, like, what is something that you would tell a up and coming rapper or like creator, you know, an actor, because he's an actor as well. He said very simply while he's getting fitted, he said, do not allow them to put you in a box. Express yourself as freely and as dominantly as you can across the board, wherever you see fit. Because once they put you in a box of a rapper, an actor, a beat maker, a violinist, a piano player, once they put you in that box, a Lego maker, a streamer, a YouTuber, a motivational speaker, they're only going to see you for that thing. Express yourself however you see fit. That's your spirit. That's your uniqueness. That's your oneness with the universe that was made within you, that was granted within you. You know, they say, this thing is sold separately. It's all together. It's a package deal. Yes, my time is important. My wardrobe is important. My equipment is important. But guess what's also into that? My soul and my spirit. My soul and my spirit and my energy is all into that. That's what you're getting when you get me, when you get JB, when you get you. I stopped caring about these liars. I start stopping lying once I learned all of them are frauds. From the school system to the jail system, to the banks, to the lawyers, to the doctors. Jago said, bitch, asked what team do you play for? No, bitch, I'm a doctor. Just because I'm tall and black, I mean I play for a football or basketball team, bitch. Do it look like a fool when I cheat, bitch? I'm quoting all J. Cole today. I don't know what's going on. I'm quoting all J. Cole. Shout out Jermaine. What's wrong with them? So let's segue to what it is to create. What it is to create art. What it is to be an artist, since we are designed here and put here on this planet to make art. Now, I've talked about this on multiple videos, multiple occasions. Your art is every single mode that you experience. Every single modality that you go through, that's art. Your pain, heartbreak, your guiltiness, your victim-minded mode, create that into art. Your happy, glorious, triumphant, winning mode mentality, that should be created into art. Now, sadness, your sloth, your serenity, your peace, your liberation, your happiness, I'm just throwing things out there, your vices as well as, the things that set you free, should all be created from yourself and painted on the canvas by you. Art. Do you know you can go on eBay, Pinterest, right now, Mercari, right now, Facebook Marketplace, right now, and there is a painting on there that is just splats of different colors. Taking a couple paintbrushes and just up and down, side to side, diagonal, vertical, horizontal. And that painting will be sold for $1.5 million. Don't believe what I'm saying? Go look it up. And they have a signature at the bottom, designed by Kanye. Has broken this down beautifully and completely, extremely throughout his career. When it came to him being an artist, actually going to the fashion world, making art, shoes, clothes. Yeezy going into the fashion line. Like, come on. Come on. A lot of times these folks have cheated their way into fame and popularity. It's all a big popularity contest. A popularity shout out, popularity pop-up shop, right? They have designed this in a way that makes you want to see what they have going on, because they know this person. They know too many people. Their connection is too tight. Their connections are way too tight. So by default, it makes you want to see, wait, hold on. How did this person get into the mix? That's like an undercover beat maker, an undercover producer was working with Drake for 10 plus years. We would want to know, rap, hip hop lovers and enthusiasts, they would want to know, how the hell has this producer been with Drake for 10 years and we didn't know? This person could have had a whole Instagram, a whole website, was selling merch, got goddamn channel and the website associated with their brand. Whole time we didn't know. Drake never said nothing. 𝗀𝗖𝗎 never said nothing. Nobody ever said nothing associated with Drake. Nobody. Until we do. Until we do find out. Then people want to dig. And they want to scratch. Because it's no more surface level bullshit. It's going to bedrock. We're going all the way to bedrock, no pun intended. All of this is made to create art. Every single mode you enter, it is not going to last. Y'all know the saying, tough times don't last. Only tough people do. Only tough people will, because the time is man-made. The time is man-made. Divine timing is not. It is ordained to all. Mother Nature, God in the universe, the source, has that specific time. Now, us having mountain time, military time, Central Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time, that's man-made. You're not ready for that type of success at 20. You're not ready for this type of success you really desire right after you graduate college. Look at what you were doing in college. Now, that's worse, I would say. If the universe, God, grants you the moment that you was chasing, the moment that you was longing for, and they know, they're working together. The angels, the spirits, your spirit guides, they're working together with you, not against you, for you and with you. They did all of this, granted you the moment that you know you've been longing for in your heart of hearts, and they knew you weren't ready for it. They just wanted to see how you would respond, because your responses have always been piss poor. And you drop the ball. You drop it. You drop it. You drop it. You don't focus on catching that bitch, tucking it, and running. That's worse. That's worse. So divine timing sets you up for delayed gratification. Delay. Delay. This is the layover. Don't you get it? This time is the layover before the takeoff. That's why they say these little kids who can't wait to change their life and make millions of dollars off of the internet, having their own clothing brand, streaming, making videos. That's why they all say, I can't wait to blow up. Because it is a space shoot, a space shuttle, a plane analogy. The layover. How patient can you be to sit in the airport and just wander around? Little to no money, just wander around in the airport for hours, probably a couple days. You can't take an Uber, or you can, but if you do take an Uber and go somewhere away from the airport, you'll miss your flight. You'll miss that connection. You'll miss that person that was sitting right next to you. You'll miss this person. I'll never forget when I went to Michigan on some bullshit. I went to Michigan and I came back. My flight from Michigan to New Orleans. I spotted this dude right when I got there. Now, Michigan Airport not that big. The TSA is right when you walk in. Okay? TSA right there, and I spotted him and his homeboy. His homeboy's kind of pudgy, looked like Jack Black a little bit, and the guy I'm talking about who was sitting next to me on the flight, he was about 6'5", scrawny as shit, white man. Long story short, he ended up recommending me Love Does by Bob Goff, a book. It's one of the blue books. Love Does, Bob Goff. Now, it is a semi-religious book, right? But we were doing, this is also during COVID-19 times, so like 2021, 2020, right? Around that time. So yeah, he recommended the book. We was on the flight, that they kept telling us pull up our mask and all that shit while we talking. He wasn't, him and I weren't hearing none of that. We weren't caring about none of that. We talking, mask off, we drinking. He offered me a drink on the plane. He told me he had $3,000 worth of shit, and it's a lot of shit, packed in his bag. Now, he is a traveler. Like, in that moment, he told me he only has to go to 2 more states in the United States. Then he's going on to countries. Well, he's been to countries, but like he's going to take over, specifically go to countries. 8 kids he has. Mid-30s. Traveler. Life enthusiast. We was on a plane doing multiplication tables. And, I got to he was like, what's 10 times 10? What's 12 times 12? 13 times 13. Okay, let's go back. 15 times 13. 15 times 12. 15 times... He stumped me, and I love math. He stumped me. But he was like, you got to know this. Moral compass, arithmetic. Like, if I would have went somewhere else because I had a layover, I would have missed him. And guess what? He got his seat changed to my seat next to me. Because he was originally in the back. I was in the middle, almost by the exit. Yeah. They want to blow up. But do you really know how to create when nobody's watching? Do you really know how to create when not many people is physically watching? They're watching. They're waiting. That's what they're doing. It's a ticking time bomb is what you are. They call you crazy until you do it. They call you crazy until the craziness comes to reality, comes to fruition. That's when it's no longer crazy. It's no longer crazy then. It can't be. Because it worked. It can't be. It works. It works. Why you stream so much? Why you make so many videos? Why do you still... Nobody questions that about me. People, my homeboys, acquaintances over the years, they've always said, if there was anybody to do it, it'll be. If there was anybody to do it, it'll be you. Because I always knew. I didn't trust. I didn't believe. I didn't have faith. I never thought about quitting. Fully. And I know that's very difficult to say. When it came to basketball, my first ever love, there was moments in which I wanted to quit a team, but I'd have missed my plane. I'd have missed my plane if I did. I'd have missed my connections if I did. Because let's say I would have quit, I would have lost my complete love and infatuation with the game, with the art form of basketball. I would have lost it. Or I would have misplaced it. You know how we say, yeah, it's not lost, I just misplaced it. You misplaced it for 6 years. What are you talking about? It's gone. It's gone. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't use it, it uses you. It eats at you. It eats away at you like a cavity, like a disease. Disease can be verbal, not just mental, not just physical. It can be verbal. You are a walking cancer stick. You are a walking disease. Damn it. I never thought about quitting, making videos, spreading these messages to the world. I am changing the evolution of the world today. I am that I am, and I always have been, always will be. I am that I am. That is a declaration, affirmation, consecration. It's concrete. I don't have faith. I don't trust. I don't believe. I know. I'm aware. My awareness is high. Hyper intense. I am aware. I know. That's why it's so important on the words that you spell on yourself. If you say, even as a joke, I am fat, I am ugly, your subconscious doesn't take a joke. It doesn't know that. Your subconscious doesn't have a humor. You can't personify your subconscious mind into a person. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You think with your ego that you can personify your subconscious mind like you do God. How God would want you to be. How God would look if y'all was homeboys eating wings at Buffalo Wild Wings or Hooters. What sports God would be into if y'all was in the same graduating class. If y'all was in the same high school, college. What frat would God be a part of if... Can't do that. Because if you got some great ass visions when it comes to personifying some shit like that, then why are you still in the same position that you've been in for 5, 10, 20 plus years? Explain that one. Oh, you can't. You can't. You know though. You know why you're in the same position. You gotta risk. You gotta risk it for the big ticket. It's a must. It's a must. You gotta risk it. You cannot be successful only by definition of your own by not taking risks. And you also can't by quitting. So don't quit. So just take the NT and the QU off that phrase. Don't quit and just do it. Like Nike, just do it. Do it, don't quit. Do it, don't quit. Oh, but JB, it's so hard. Like, it's so stressful. Like, I don't even sleep like that. Like, I'm getting bags under my eyes. Yeah, heard it all. We all heard it. Especially if you're watching this and you're youthful. Let's say this. Especially if you're watching this and you are more youthful than one who is losing sight of their youth. See, that's how you use your words, y'all. That's how you concisely affect the energy of somebody else, because you're not making nobody else feel old by saying that. Just the modes of you being youthful, because somebody who is 50 can be more youthful and energized than somebody who's 21. We see it a lot, all the time, and vice versa, right? So, yeah. Don't forget that. Seize the moment. Just be simple. And it all came from one black book. Just be simple. What I'm doing today, everything that is around me today, it all came from one black book. And one mind, one psyche. One psyche, one mind. What they say in the church, one man, one body, one Lord of all. Yeah. My imagination, my mind, my body, my spirit, my soul. I listen to that. I water that. I ground that. I hone that. So, cheating, lying, and what it is to create art. Trinity. I know you've all grasped something very profound from this video. All right? Let me know what you think in the comments about those who cheat their way. Do you believe? Do you trust in faking it till you make it? Cheaters never win. Cheaters never win. Winners never cheat. Do you believe that? Do you trust that? Do you have faith? Do you have faith in that quote? In that way of life? Or not? Let me know. Let me know. You make your blueprint every single day. You make it. You seize the day. Your voice is going to be strained from talking to so many. Bags under your eyes. Yes. Tired. Yes. But your soul will always strengthen your body and your mind, because it is doing what it was designed here to do. Create art. Create it. Create. Creation, baby. Create the art. Create your garden. Create the flowers. New ones too. It don't gotta be dandelions, daisies, roses. Make some, it don't gotta be tulips. Make some like pink and green flower out of your imagination and call it the 𝗂𝗫𝗽𝗴, the 𝘂𝘁𝗫𝗽𝗴, some shit. Take it, use it, and don't let it misuse you. All right? I love y'all, man. I do. And we in this bitch to win. We not playing to lose. We playing to win. Just be simple, baby. Take care of yourself. Take care of what is important to you. Don't lose sight of that. Don't lose track of that. These messages will reign supreme forever. It's timeless. It's timeless. In 30-30, in 40-40, y'all are going to come back to a video like this and be astonished at how true it is today. Why? Why is that, JB? Because history repeats itself. History came from liars. History came from other people's lies. But when you make mystery my story, it's a different ball game. Then you are a true victor of life.